Good morning, early birds. It's 4 a.m. Eastern time. It is, and it's 10 o'clock Amsterdam time, and I am right on time, 10 o'clock. Could you believe it? For the first time this week, I am here at 4 a.m. exactly, point on, watching the pre-market open right now. UVXIs up, SQQs are up, SH up, TZA up. That's about it. So was it just me, or was that intro a little bit faster than it used to be? Am I just weary about this, or what's going on here? I don't know. They changed some in the studio, so I really logged in a little bit earlier than I do normally, because, well, I'm just staring at my bonjour, Faita. Fait? No, it's not Faita. It's Fatiha Mebaki. Fatiha Mebaki. Sorry for that pronunciation. I try to do my best here with you people come from all over the world. I imagine that this is Moroccan. Just a wild guess. So, Chris, good morning. That's an easy name to pronounce. Good morning to you. Still watching Macy's, for example. Not doing anything. How is Hood doing after yesterday? Curious. Oops. Let me share that screen for you, so you don't have to see me drinking my coffee, but that actually can see what I'm looking at right now. Oops. You're not in the hood here. This is not looking promising for hood, but well, it is hood, so it might do something weird today. You never know. I said when we were here, traders on price action, and it's still real small here. This is real small. Oops. 60. Why not? Why don't you? Price action, baby. 300 shares of which at 750. H. 300 shares of Wish. You bought it when? Today? Just now? Just now in pre-market, or what? Tell me. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me. I hope that you didn't buy it here. 750? At 750? At 750? That's here. Oh, you're short, Wish. Okay. I'm relieved now, H. I'm relieved. I'm relieved. Sorry, did not read it quite well. Maybe I should put on my artificial intelligence. Yeah. 300 shares of Wish. Shorting that. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Why not? Why not? I'm not that kind of player, but if this suits you and if it falls further down, then why not? Just do that. Take your profits on the way to the bottom, please. Don't forget to take your profits, because if you take your profit, then the rest of the play is playing with the bank's money. So that's what I'm doing at between 10 and 10:04. If I'm juggling with my screens, I'm finishing my coffee. That's the best coffee ever. No, it isn't. But the best coffee ever I had in Spain. On a small terrace once when it was 40 degrees, and I decided to have a coffee, and I had the best coffee there ever. It was in Cordoba. So, guys, I have to talk about something here. Only 26 people watching now, but that's okay. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm fine with that. But as the day progresses, we have more than 1,000 viewers. Can you believe it? And yesterday we had it again. On average, the past 3 months, we have 1,800 viewers. I got that from our producers at Benzinga headquarters, Detroit. We are here in Amsterdam, and I got that a few days ago, 1,800 on average. And with a number of 1,800 average, we have not over 100 likes. So come on, what's up with that? Dislike me if you want. Let's go. Hey, Luca, are you in Italy now, or still packing your bags? So, well, let's go for 100 dislikes if that matters to you, because, well, I want to get some responses here, not from me. Hey, come on, I'm over 50. I don't need likes to make my day. What's that all about? But it's about the algorithm of YouTube. So YouTube, you're still packing. How long are you going away? 6 months or something? just pack some trousers and a swimming trouser and 6 shirts, and you're okay in Italy. Oh no, you're in Italy. You have to have this nice shirt when you go and eat in the evening, because Italians dress up if they're eating. So I really love that about Italians. They dress up. They go to the showers and shower, of course. And then what they do after they shower, tell me if I'm wrong, Luca, they don't dry themselves. They put on these big robes, and then they're just going to sit there, don't dry themselves, and with their red hair and red bodies sitting there and waiting till dinner time. That's what I witnessed more than once, watching Italians getting prepared for their dinner. If I'm wrong, then tell me. Mafi, good morning. From DC, you are up early or you are up late. One of the two. So we really need those likes up to over 100, because if 1,800 or over 1,000 people are watching, then we need 100 likes at least. I'm going to tell you this one more time. It is about the YouTube algorithm. It is not about me. It is not about me getting shivers if I don't get the likes, because, well, I told you I'm over 50. Really? I thought I'm over 50. So what do I care about likes? I got so many likes in my life, real life likes from real people. You are real people, but you know what I mean. That I don't care about likes myself, but the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm is like this big beast, and it eats likes for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. So yeah, just shorts, no bathrobes. I was right there, other than that, Luca. You get in the shower and then you're gonna just sit there and you dry, and that's great. Chris, in a DMV area here. DMV area. DMV. Now you have to help me out, Chris. I'm just some stupid Dutch boy. What's DMV? Okay. So in pre-market, there are some things happening with this small one, ESGC. This is the one. Oh, this is, let me just check this. 1 minute. This is the 1 minute chart here. Try to get above the $1 if you're interested in these small ones. ESGC. That's what is that? Eros STX Global Corporation, Consumer Media. Eros. Is this some adult movie thing? I don't know. But if it gets above this $1, then you might just want to chip into this one. It was under that for a long time. It was above that one for a long time. So if you're interested in this one and you really like those small ones, then just get in here above this $1 mark. Just with a small amount at first to see what it does, and then trade that one. Walt, yeah, great. DC, Maryland. Oh, okay, Maryland and Virginia. I'm sorry about that. I'm Dutch and only know Amsterdam. No, that's not true. Been all over Europe, of course, as we do, and been to America quite some time, for long periods of time, but was never in Virginia, in Maryland. Well, OP, good morning to you. You looked at NVIDIA and what happened there? Let's have a look. See. All right. So it had a dip here, then closed there around this 194 mark. Now opened lower and trying to get up there right now, back to the close here. So if you're interested in NVIDIA, and what did our friend AMD do after NVIDIA's big move? Let's have a look. See. Over 112 after earnings, NVIDIA. Yeah. Well, we have to wait for that a little bit, I think. My dog is noticing that I'm just I have this energy right now after 4 days of just, well, being the one that I am. Energy's flowing back into me. Macy's and Petco opening before the bell, or earnings before the bell, and let's have a look at what happened yesterday. Yesterday, Pfizer breaking again. Just another day in the office here. 50-50 was to break. That's the one that we wanted to play. Nice dollar move. If that was too quick for you, follow me on Twitter. The handle is below this video. You can follow me, and there's this chart also. And then ELF. The That's Dutch for why. So elf if it's spelled like this, it sounds so stupid. Alienated me. Elf alienated me. Phew. Dutch is trying to make some jokes here. So I missed this one because I was preoccupied with some other things. Sue, the Sue that sleeps in nowadays and it's not with us anymore at 4 o'clock, but she says that she tunes in at 5 o'clock. So Sue said, look at ELF, and we looked at ELF and we said, okay, anything above 934 is a long, and it was. And then it fell back here, and we talked about this one yesterday. No, not about this one, but about this kind of move yesterday. So yesterday we said, okay, if you miss an entry like I did, so I missed this. I did not go in. So, but my little bell went off, triggering this 934. So I watched it after that, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna practice what I preach. If it comes back to this line, and we talked about this yesterday. If you watch back the show yesterday, as you should, because you can learn a lot about all the mistakes that I make, but also the good things I do. So watch the show back after you trade it and look if the trades that you put on with me are more or less the same. And if they are not, then learn something. And learn something from my mistakes too. So this is what's happening here. So I'm just waiting here, waiting. And then it hits this 934 again. I had not an automatic limit order. So I just went in here with a market order, which is also something that you can do. So that was just something that should have told me, that's not good. So, and why did I do that? Because this line here, which is the VWAP, is getting very close to the 934 line. So if you play this here at this point, can I just, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So normally this is where I would get in here. So at this point with a limit order. And then if you get in at 934 and the VWAP here is at 980, normally this is a very big resistance point, then what you do is, this is a almost 50 cent move. You know that I'm playing 1, 2, 3, so you need about 20 cents or something, around 20 cents stop loss. But it came down under VWAP, so that's also, that's okay. You can play it if it goes on the VWAP. It hit this again here, so one came down here 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then it bounced up, and I got in with a market order around here, in this area here, and that was okay because the next candle did this, and then the next candle did this, and so these are higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So that's all okay. Fell down a little bit. I'm still not worried about this, but I saw this VWAP here is not at 980 anymore now. It's closing in, so there's not a lot of room here to play this one. So I went in with a really small stop loss in order to make some money. And this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened, and this happened. Yeah, of course, I should have paid myself out here. Did not do that. Fell down again. Bam. Stayed in it because it did not have an automatic stop loss. Up again. Down. Up. Down. And when it sat here, I said to myself, okay, this is not going to be the play that I wanted, because this is what I wanted to see, and this is what happened. And then it just sat here, and after something like this, and if it sits here for a while, then 9 out of 10 times it falls down on you. Well, it didn't. So I stopped out here, took my loss here at this point, my full risk unit loss here. And then lo and behold, it made the move eventually. I did not get in here again. I did not do that. I should have, but I didn't. I didn't want to did not want to make a revenge trade. So on ELF, I lost. So not showing you only those big wins of mine, but also the losses, of course. So anybody else traded ELF and won? You're right on the money there, OP. Well, yeah, well, I think it's just a correction, H. I think and we are due for a correction, so that's okay. My favorites of the day, the watch list. That's what you were waiting for, and also you were waiting for my analysis. Look at this, all red. But we're gonna watch those. We're gonna look at the watch list now and see what's happening. Pfizer again. I took it off to watch this. Well, we can look at Pfizer. Why not? We played Pfizer 2 days in a row now. At least 2 days. Look at my Twitter if you want to see what went on there. So this is what we looked at yesterday. We said, okay, something like this might happen here. We played this move here, and now finally we already said it was a little bit overbought here, so something like this would happen. Well, we played this one yesterday, and you could also play the short play here at the same time. So if you shorted it here, like a lot of people do, but I never do because, well, I'm just stupid. I'm satisfied if I make this play to the long side, and if I determine that this was a level, then it's just no sense for me to short this one because I'm the worst short player in the world. So I live from my longs and I'm practicing my shots. So now it's anyone's guess, really. I'm not going to play this one again today because we played it 2 times in a row now. If you want to play it, then I think Pfizer is still strong. This is just a nice correction that you need to have after 4 green days. I would not let it go beyond this 48 level here, which is the 9 EMA right now. So if you want to play this one, then be sure that support is at 48 for Pfizer. Yeah, ITIP is still on my agenda here because, well, I'm just going to watch this one all the way through. Why not? Is this going to happen here or is this not going to happen here? I don't know. So those lines here, 550 and 609, are still the levels for ITIP, and I marked them. Did you do that, Walt? Did you do Hood? Oh, if you want to play Hood, be sure that you do this only if you're experienced and know what price discovery and price action is, because you cannot trade of any levels because it does not care about levels yet. So you can short this, of course, and you can even discuss that it's going to be long. So there's no way of telling, and I'm only trading these kind of stocks on price action. NLOK, look at NLOK, gap up, holding 50s here, more or less. Green line creeping up here, so of course overextended here because of the gap up. So what you want now here is that this level really holds. Boomba, 25.47 is the level for you because this low here was 25.50. And so yeah, why not 25.50? $25.50. So if this holds here, then I'll be in long. And if this does not hold, then it's going to close the gap to the downside, I think, because, well, you're here in no man's land, more or less. Maybe this could be considered as some small level around the 25-ish mark. But if this one does not hold, then it's short. And if it's holding, then it's long. SKX Sketchers. More or less the same story here. This 49.23 level, this low is 49.17, so why not? 49.17. 49ers. What's Tesla's prediction? OP knows that. You're welcome. Chinese stocks, yeah. I don't know what they're doing right now, Chinese stocks. Let's look into them after the watch list. Or, well, we can look at them right now. What do they do? XPF, for example. Good morning. XPF. This is just like a classic componist. So this is what I call waltzing, not waltzing Matilda, that's something else. But for a day trader, this is not very interesting. That's something that you might agree with me. So XPF not very interesting. Let's look at NEO. Having a lot of trouble here. Volume dying down on a daily basis. I would never invest in one of those. Never, ever. Because, well, Jack Ma can go missing and you're in trouble. Or there's going to be some kind of a regulation that you don't know about and then you're in trouble. But if you want to day trade, we looked at this one here for a while, but I don't. For day trading, they are sometimes interesting, but I only invest in European stocks. Why? Well, because I'm from, you know it, Amsterdam, and I know European stocks, and I know what they do here, and I know the markets, and I know what kind of companies they are, and I know the regulations, and I know what's coming up, and I know what's going down. So I invest in European stocks, and I do just the day trading in the American stocks because they're more volatile than any other stocks. This is a special request from Sue, who's watching at 5 o'clock. And Sue promised that she would give me a like if I just want to look at you. Well, Sue, this is the big spread going on right now, and it's because there's nothing happening right now. I think you're testing me, Sue, because it's price action play. Nothing else. I cannot draw any levels here. You can draw levels whenever you want, but if they make no sense, then trade it on price action, please. STAA is also from Sue, and this one makes more sense to talk about level-wise because we see something happening here. So these are the moves that I would like to watch, and if they move like this very nicely on a daily, and you see this high here, and then you see this high here, and if this high is higher than this high, and this low is higher than this low, then you know what I'm going to say. You have nice trend upwards. And here for the first time since the beginning of the year, it seems like it does not want to make a new high here. That's what I'm seeing right here. So this is the high of July. Going down, still making a higher low because this low is higher than this low. And now here, big move upwards because of news, I think, our earnings. And after that, but on earnings or on any good news that it had here, I don't know what it was, and don't matter to me that much. But after that, then troublesome under its moving average now, under the 9, under the 20, under the 50, and if you're looking to make a short here, then don't listen to me because I'm the worst short player in the world. No, not the worst. Come on. I'm a good short player, but my long plays are far, far better and more profitable. How is that? It's a mindset thing. So I would play the short here if it cannot get above that 50 moving average. So under this 136, what shall I say, 136. Maybe to be on a safe side should be, no. 136.34 would be my, if it does not get above that level, then it's a short for me. And otherwise, you can play the long, but there's a lot of resistance right here. So you can move this one a little bit. It can move $8, and it's nice on a $140 stock. But I think this is the play for STAA if you want to make that one. LV. This was LV yesterday. I thought, well, maybe it's going to do something like this. And if it does not, then I want to see something like this. It did do that. And I told you in the beginning of the show that I failed at that one. So I took a loss on ELF. And now and now I want to only buy this one in strength. So this is the play for me here. If it does not do that, then I'm not interested in this. Okay. So how are we doing on likes? Did my little call and on likes help you and help anything? Amazon looking good again. Of course they do. Fubo on your watch list, really? Did not look at Fubo for a while. Waltz. If an American was interested in EU stocks but knew nothing about the market, where would she go to learn more? What are your thoughts? That's a big question, Walt. Well, all the other early birds now in this chat have to stop talking about. Don't enter anything. I'm going to ask this question only to Walt. What is the biggest tech company in Europe? First question. What is the biggest tech company in Europe? And while you're answering that, I'm going to look at Fubo. And we look at that. You're playing with conversations on character. So you're trading against the trend now. Does Fubo have earnings today or tomorrow or anything close to? Because this might just be by the news story. So sell the rumor, buy the news. That's the other way around than what we are used to normally. Well, are you Googling that? No. So if you don't know what the biggest tech company is in Europe, then don't bother getting into European stocks. Stick to what you know. I don't understand anything about American legislation, for example. So that's not just to be harsh on you, but it's just something that. Great, Douglas. So on Fubo, please be sure that if you're thinking that 2550 was a nice support, well, they are disagreeing with you right now because it's under that support here. And if you made this play, then that's just a great play. So if you play this one here, then this is just classic. This is just a classic reversal long. So it falls down hard on you. Boom. Did you hear that sound effect? So 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles on a 15 minutes. So that's an hour worth of going down, and then it picks up again here. And if you made this play, then wow, that's just a great play because that's the kind of reversal long that I want to play. If this was a level, I don't know at that time because I did not study this here. Yeah, well, could have been. If you're still in this one, then 2450 is really your point. You used to know this, Walt. Okay. ASML is the biggest tech company in Europe. ASML. and they also on the American Stock Exchange. ASML here you are, boom. This is ASML, Dutch company, by the way. And they make the thing behind the thing. So the big tech companies, they say Google is big tech and Apple is big tech and what have you, AMD is big tech, but there is one company that is on the top of the food chain there, and that's ASML, because what they do is they make the technology that is used by AMD, for example, and by all the big tech car companies, which is also big tech, but there is a bigger tech, and they are Dutch, and they make the machines, and at least a part of the machine that is used by the other big tech companies. So they are in the top of the food chain. So ASML is, if this is ASML here, then this is AMD, this is Tesla, this is Intel, and these are all the other car makers. So this is the food chain in tech, and not a lot of people know that, and not a lot of Americans know that because they are focused on the American market. So you cannot blame them. But ASML is the biggest player and the only player in the world that knows EUV technology. So if you want to look that up, I talk about ASML for a period of time. So this is the technology that they use, and they are 10 years ahead of any other company on this front. So do you want to buy it now? I'm not sure. I posted my first post on this in 2016 here. And I predicted here at this point, I told you this many a times, that they would double at least. So it's ASML, that's the biggest tech company there is right now. And then, so this is not an advice. Spotify, yeah. Well, they are all big tech, but compared to what these guys are doing, so these are in the big boy competition. So this is they are playing the World Series every year and winning every year. ASML. That's how you could that's how you could watch this company. And because they are Dutch, they are very modest, of course. Yeah, SEP is large too, but not by any means close to what ASML is. So enough about that. Full disclosure. So you know that I am an investor in ASML since 2016. So you do the math. Is the world ending yet? No. Why not? Why is the world ending? You're welcome, Wolves. I didn't want to. So there's a lot of tickers coming in right now. So I promised some of you to look at some tickers here. Let's look at Ibrahim Bangura. Are you still here? So I can look at this ticker. What's going on here? Ooh. Well, if you want to be in this one, then be my guest. But it's falling, and if you want to try to catch a falling knife, you can do that. But be sure that you buy this on some kind of support here. So the 200 is some support, and if you like this here, Then you might want to consider this one also, 175.19. And otherwise, if you want to short play this one, then there is still room to this 175 point, but that's about it. Big spread right now, more than 10 points, so no need to get into this now. So that's so you cannot predict if this one will go down. So I'm making not any predictions, not any assumptions. I'm just going to watch this, and I'm only interested in something like this if 175.19 and or 172.49 will hold. And then you can play it back to the upside, and next to resistance levels are way up here. You need to overcome this one, of course, 183.43, but watch those levels at least if you want to go long here. So Toner Man, wake up! I'm gonna do your Palantir. Is Palantir still a play? Oh yeah. Well, did not look at this one for a while, and it this prediction from way back really finally came to some kind of truth here, because it did what we predicted here. That was a level for a long time, and now it's just for the first time since this 200 line is open now. So this red one is a 200 SME. That's the one I am using. Palantir is an IPO from October, and this is the 200 line, and well, it's now in for some days, and it's finding some kind of support here. Would you imagine that? So 24.22 is the level that you want to see as support for Palantir, at least. So it opened here. This is the opening here at 24.85. So it's looked like it's falling now. It's trying to find this 200 SME on a daily here. 24.22 is the one that you have to watch today. So if it falls down any further and you find some kind of support here, then trade it to the upsides. It's under VWAP right now, but this blue line here, which is pre-market open 24.85, and this post-market closes are always levels for any stock. Not always the biggest levels, but you might want to consider them. And this high here, so now this is post-market high and the close, and that's more significant than when it came down and closed here. So this 25.84-ish level might be something that you want to play with for Palantir. So Martin, you brought me some good news now. Well, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. What's the news? DLO is the good news. DLO. Yeah. This is what we wanted to see here at the price action in a month ago, and it blasted through here big time. Okay, there is the dog. There are some people here who only watch my video because of the dog. So there she is on a producer's chair. Big move up. This is Wow. So this is the close here yesterday. Post-market close, pre-market open. No, it's 63.07 is definitely something. 63 exactly. By the way, this is something that you have to watch. So I would just do a pre-market breakout trade here above 63. Why not? And if it's fading after this big move here a little bit, I'm sorry about that. You can use this opening here of 57 as some kind of support in order to play the bounce. Ten minutes left. Angel or Angel. Angel, Angel. Pen. Finish my watch list. Don't worry. Pen. Yeah, this is what we wanted to see here. Casino's not opening yet, I think. You're way under 200 SME. You're way under the 50. You're a little bit under 9 and 20. It's just sitting here. Try to get above the 740.35 that we determined to be a level a long time ago. It's now at 66. So with day trading, this makes no sense. But if you want to trade this one to the upside, you really need some kind of so this low here is 67.61. This high here is 67.73. Yeah, then you're trading against the trends. As a day trader, what you want to see is something positive if you're trading this one to the upside. So opening and close is close to each other, then falls down a little bit, tries to get back up again. Okay, if you want to see this as some kind of positivity, then you might. So we are all thinking in those waves of if this is the start of a new wave, then what you want to see right now is something to continue this wave. So if this is the low here, then this should be now your new low, and that should be a higher low. So if it falls under this 65.30-ish point here, you might want to make this a lila one. It's not an exact level. Purple also, and then so you can use the 65.28 as some kind of level here as support, and then trade it all the way back up and make this break. Someone just walked into the room, so I was a little distracted, but that's okay. 67.75. So there is some room to play this one. This is now the spread. It's obviously stupid because the 65.28 and 67.75 would be my two levels to play this one off. Okay, Abdullah, let's talk about Uber. You say Uber, sell the rumor by the news? That was the question. That was here, eh? Come on. And now it's not doing it well. So this is the other way around of what all the people tell you. This is our own secret strategy here. So you're trading against the trend here. Abdullah just traded on price action. If you don't know how to trade on price action, don't trade it. The level here is just plain old stupid. If you want to swing trade something like this, then this is your biggest level here. You might, maybe this is what you're looking at. Then you have something on your hands here. Then you have something on your hands here, Abdullah. You have a good eye. I'm going to tell you that right now because I overlooked this. So this here, gap up. So this low here is at 40. Is it? So on a weekly, it blasted through this one, and it was a level here, it was a level here, it was a level here, blasted through this one, and on a daily, no, it's 39. I'm right, 39. So 39 has to hold. If it does not hold that, then don't get in there because you might wanna. It was a level resistance-wise for some time, and then resistance was support. It's some time ago, but and it blasted through when you look at the weekly. But on a daily, this just you might wanna consider this still to be a level of 39.04, and if this is your first point of confirmation candle that it will go up, then you might mistake because it just want to dip its feet in the 39 level. So on Uber, I would be very, very careful if you're going long here. Because you have the odds against you. It will go up. But if you really want to, and you want to buy it into strength, and buy this somewhere here at this these levels here, so just pick up the high here. But ideally, this one has to fall down 39, dips its feet here, make sure that this is support, and then trade it back to the upside. So that's it for all the tickets in the chat. I'm gonna do Ford, of course, because, well, I'm just stupid, and Ford did not do what I wanted to do because I saw this one yesterday. So take Ford off your watch list now forever. NCLH, also having a lot of trouble here, but I'm putting this one on because I saw an ad yesterday in the Netherlands, a cruising ad, and I thought, well, maybe, but also you tell me. This is just trading against the trend, so 22.24 has to hold first before I do anything here. TDOC, trading against the trends, but you want to buy the dip somewhere. And don't do that. Remove TDOC from your list. Walmart, why not? Oh, it fell through its green line. So I looked at this yesterday on the green line, fell through it right now. So if it does not get above its green line here, then 148.40 is your short sign. 148.40 is your short sign if it does not get above this line. And then the last one for today, and then it's 5 o'clock already. And CSX, I like this move to the upside here, and I like that it tries to find some support here on its 9 EMA. These are all kinds of signs that it wants to go up. This is not, of course, and but this is just what you want to see here is that it fills this ugly wick to the upside. So 35.53 is your support, of course, because it's the green line here. And then this is your other level, 33.06, which is the 20 moving average here. You're welcome, Angel and Abdullah. So this was the pre-market show. No. It's the early bird show. It is the early bird show. The pre-market show is here at 8 o'clock. And that's not a full day. This is a special day at Benzinga. Spencer Israel will be your host all day long, so watch that. How I do that, I just put it on my screen, and I'm gonna trade, and I listen to it, and if I find something interesting, then I'm gonna watch that. So I'll be back tomorrow. If you're gonna trade today, be very careful. Day trading is dangerous. Swing trading is dangerous. Investing is dangerous. So make your own strategies. Don't follow me on anybody else, and hit that like and subscribe. Even if you're watching this late in the day, in the afternoon, more than 1,000 viewers. Come on, we need that 100 likes. I don't want to be disappointed this if I look at this tomorrow again. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow, 4 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.